Hey guys, when we talk about changing position or moving, we have to talk about things like going forward, moving backward, and turning. So today I want to talk about a concept when we're talking about movement or change in position. We want to talk about a concept called moving clockwise and moving anti-clockwise. When we turn, and this is what it is, it's turning. When we turn in a clockwise direction, we are moving in the direction of a clock hand. We are moving to the right. Turning to the right is called moving in a clockwise direction because we are moving the way that the hand of a clock moves. If we are working or moving, turning anti-clockwise, we are turning to the left. We are turning to the left. We are moving in the opposite direction to a clock hand. Anti means opposite. So the opposite of clockwise or anti-clockwise means moving to the left. Now, the examples provided are a bird's eye view. They are from above. So in the clockwise example, we can see the needle is pointing forward. Imagine yourself facing forward. If you go in a clockwise direction, you are turning to the right. So if you stand up and you look straight ahead and then you turn to the right, you are turning in a clockwise direction. If you stand up and you look straight ahead and then you turn to the left-hand side, you are moving in an anti-clockwise direction. You are turning in an anti-clockwise direction. When we are turning in a clockwise or anti-clockwise direction, we can move in quarter turns or half turns. So if we have a look at our car example that we have a car that's facing ahead. Once again, we are looking from a bird's eye view. We are looking from above. If we see the car from above, we can see in the middle example, it moves a quarter turn in the clockwise direction. It moves to the right in a clockwise direction 1/4. It's a quarter turn. So let's have a look. If we divide our circle into quarters, quarters meaning 4, we have 1/4 here, we have 1/4 here, we have 1/4 here, and another quarter. 4 quarters making a whole. We can see that the car moves in a quarter turn, so it moves 1/4 away around the circle to here. It moves a quarter turn in the clockwise direction. If we go back to the start, we can see that our car is facing straight ahead. If we want to perform a half turn, then what we are doing is we are moving halfway around the circle. So let's have a look. We have one half here, and we have another half over here. If we start at the very top, we can see that the car turns around halfway around the circle. So it's facing in the opposite direction. In summary, we can see that this car has performed a quarter turn and a half turn. We can move in a clockwise and anti-clockwise direction using quarter turns and half turns. Something you should all be very familiar with is the movement forward. Forward is defined as onward, as to make progress, and is also the direction of travel. We are moving forward. If we look at a side-on view, we can see that the girl is moving forward. In the middle, we have a bird's eye view of 2 dots. The blue dot is moving from A to B. The green dot is moving from A to B. We can see that the blue dot moves forward 3 spaces. We can see that the green dot moves forward 5 spaces. We also know that there are synonyms for forward. Synonyms are other words that mean forward. Moving ahead, onwards, advancing, progressing, and proceed all are other words or other language that means the word forward. Forward means to move ahead. Another movement that you should be very familiar with is the movement backward. Backward means reverse and go back. It is the direction of travel. It's another direction of travel. We can see in the example that the boy is moving backwards from a side-on view. From a bird's eye view or from above, we can see that the blue dot moves from A to B and the green dot moves from A to B. We also know that backwards means reverse, moving back, backpedal, and opposite to forward. These are synonyms for backward. If we are moving in a backward direction, we are moving in the opposite direction to forward. In summary, understanding clockwise and anti-clockwise turning, and also quarter turns and half turns, and the movement forward and backward are key to understanding how to interpret, give, and follow directions.